Hello authors, welcome back to 3rd grade online with Miss Nazaripour. We are nearing the end of our opinion writing unit and you guys have been doing such a great job with your opinion writing. But I wanted to remind you about the opinion writing cheeseburger, so we make sure we include all the parts we need in opinion writing. So with an opinion writing, we always start, you see the cheeseburger, we always start by stating our opinion in the first paragraph. We call that the introduction. We then list one reason plus details, a second reason plus details, and remember that 2 days ago I challenged you to do a third reason and details. And then we always end with our conclusion. And in an opinion writing essay, we always conclude by stating our opinion and all of our reasons. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to concentrate specifically on that conclusion. I find, for me personally, that concluding an essay is always the hardest part. You have to be creative here. You have to find a way to say everything you said again, so that the last thing your audience leaves with is knowing really clearly what your opinion is and why you hold that opinion. So we're going to look back at some of the essays that we've read, and we're going to think about how those authors were successful at concluding their essays by restating their opinions and their supporting reasons. All right, let's go back to work. 3rd grade. We've heard lots of opinions about the best pet. I told you that I thought cats were the best pet. Khalik told you he thought dogs were the best pet. And this essay tells us that they think that rats are the coolest pets. We're going to go through and read this essay looking for the introduction to include an opinion, then at least two paragraphs that state a reason and a conclusion. Some kids like dogs and some kids like cats. Believe it or not, I think rats are the coolest pet. So right there, I know that this is his opinion because it starts with, I think rats are the coolest pets. I should know because I have an amazing pet rat named Zippy. So if you're thinking of getting a pet, how about a rat? Rats are great in so many ways. First, there's that transitional word. First, rats are friendly and really smart. So that is this author's first reason for thinking that rats are the coolest. Friendly and really smart. You can teach them fun things. I taught Zippy to sit on my arm and ride around with me. I also taught him to come to me when I call his name. How smart is that? Rats are also very clean. Oh, so here they snuck in another reason without doing a new paragraph. They said rats are very clean. Maybe you thought they were smelly like some other pets. Well, I'm here to tell you that rats smell fine. Also, rats are interesting to look at. They have twinkly eyes and soft fur. If you had a pet rat, I bet everyone in your family would enjoy it. So now we know that they're clean, interesting to look at, and really smart. And those are right there some reasons why this author thinks we should have a pet rat. Now let's go down to the next paragraph. Next, there's a transitional word. Next, pet rats are easy to take care of. That's another reason this author thinks that we should have a pet rat. For example, they don't need to go on walks. Since rats are small, they don't even need a yard. My rat, Zippy, has a nice big cage, and that's his home. Also, pet rats won't mess up your stuff like dogs sometimes do. They won't chew on tables or chairs. Your parents would love that. Now you know why I think that rats are the coolest pets. So this is the author's conclusion. As I read this, let's go and see if we can find, and we'll highlight it in pink, the opinion restated. Now you know why I think rats are the coolest pets. So again, we're seeing that rats are the coolest pets. But the author stated it, but in a different way. Up here, he's just said, I think rats are the coolest pets. And down here, the author said, now you know why I think rats are the coolest pets. They are friendly, smart, clean, and easy to take care of. So I see that they are friendly and smart and clean. Those were the two reasons that they put in this paragraph, and easy to take care of. That's the third opinion that was in this paragraph. If you want a pet, I think you should definitely get a rat. You will love it, and so will your family. Third graders, do you see how the author wrote this conclusion in only 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences? It's the shortest paragraph, but they managed to remind us of their opinion and their reasons. That's a job well done. Okay, third graders, we are going to review the way another author writes their conclusion in Computers in Our Classroom. So let's go through just like we did with the last essay, and we are going to reread and use our highlighters to find the opinion and the reasons. So let's get started. Computers in our classrooms. We live in an amazing time. Computers are changing how we live and work. I think it is very important for schools to have enough computers for students to use. I know that the opinion starts with I think, because remember, an opinion is something that we think or believe. So I think it is very important for schools to have enough computers for students to use. So the author started their introduction with stating their opinion. Their first reason will be in this second paragraph. Students need computers so they can get on the internet. The internet is very good for learning. There are many great websites for students. We can see videos of animals we're studying in science class. We can read interviews with famous authors. We can chat online with students in other parts of the country. So the author's first argument is that students should have computers in the classroom because the internet is very good for learning. So if we have internet in the classroom, the author is saying we will learn more. Now let's look at that third paragraph. When the kids of today are all grown up, we will be living in a world filled with technology. If we don't learn how to use computers and technology now, we won't be able to get good jobs. Right now in our classroom, we have just one computer. Only 1 or 2 students at a time can use it. That means we never get enough time. We never get enough practice with the computer. We really need more computers. So the second argument is that because they'll be living in a world filled with technology, they're going to, if they don't learn how to use computers and technology now, we won't get good jobs. So we have an opinion, 2 reasons, and let's see how they sum that up in their conclusion. I hope that our school principal and teachers will read this. They want us to learn a lot. They want us to do great things when we grow up. That's why I think they should try hard to get more computers in the classroom. So this one's a little tricky. Do you see where the author's opinion is? Yeah, it's at the end. That's why I think that they should try hard to get more computers for our classrooms. The author also put some opinion, the first reason about why they think we should get computers in the classroom. They also restated it here. They want us to learn a lot. So learning was the first reason, and the second reason was to get good jobs when we grow up. So the author of this opinion paper concluded restating their opinion in a different way, but also there are 2 reasons why. And this author, I thought it was really interesting the way they did it. This last paragraph is really a pitch to persuade their teachers to get more, and principal, to get more computers in the classroom. That's another way of concluding your persuasive or opinion essay. Okay, third graders, here are your writing options for today. Remember, the expectation is that you write for at least 25 minutes. Today we're continuing to do some revising. You're going to go back and review the conclusions of the opinion essays that you already completed. Or you are going to work on an essay you already started. So we are going to choose which essay we want to publish tomorrow. It is not a good time to start writing a new essay. If you're working on one you want to finish, go ahead and do that today. Otherwise, go back and review your conclusion. Make sure you've done what the authors did, the authors that we read today did, that you've restated your opinion and that you've restated your reasons for holding that opinion. All right, third graders, write hard. Be sure to send your teacher what you've written today. We'd love to see that writing coming in. Remember, this is your last week to publish. We'll be publishing, I believe, on Monday. Thanks, third graders. Take care. Talk soon.